Greetings, peace and blessings. Welcome to the spiritual experience. We are all on our own journey called life. I'll be your host, helping to navigate you through these challenging times. Know that we are all spiritual beings here in the human experience, meaning we're here to learn, to evolve to the highest versions of ourselves while raising our vibration and creating a better quality of life. Let's see what's on today's prayer card. Buy the truth and do not sell it. Wisdom, instructions, and insights too. Proverbs 23:23, 2 and 3 being 5. So we're transforming and completing something at the same time. Okay. All right, y'all. Now before we jump into anything else, I want to take a moment and honor the divine with a protection prayer. I want to take a moment and honor the divine, the highest of white light. Please send your protection while channeling this energy. And if any negative energy tries to come my way, please transmute into peace, love, power, and light. And let all evil eyes go blind and monitoring spirits go deaf. While I open my heart, mind, and spirit to the divine. Divine Spirit, I'm willing to learn and be teachable while transcending my energy into peace, love, power, and light. And may that be so in the name of Jesus. Amen. And let's see what's going on in this divine energy war. Spirit, please and thank you. And remember, y'all, my videos are timeless. They are meant for you whenever you see them. And use your own discernment when viewing my messages. And if you want to donate to the platform, feel free. All my information is in the description. Thank you to all my viewers, members, and subscribers. Thank you to all my first-time viewers. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe. All right. Now, I deeply appreciate all of y'all coming to view my channel, because you could have been anywhere else, but you chose to chill with me. And I deeply appreciate that. So you know I'm definitely going to bring you that information, that hot tea, straight from the Divine Energy War Grid. Okay? So let's see what universal insights the universe have for us today, y'all. All right. Ooh. All right, we got 111. Okay, we got some new beginnings going on out here, y'all. Spiritual awakenings. All right, so that's 3 plus 2, which is 5, and our number is 55. So we have 10. So 10 is definitely a significant number for today. We're definitely completing our cycles. We definitely closing something. We definitely learned something. Okay, so we're not going soon. We're going to see y'all. Let me write this down. All right, so we got 10 and 10 so far. All right. And the houses we are working on today, we're definitely going through a transformation. Because 5 is the first house up here. 5. I'm seeing 5s. All right. So we got 5, 1, 4, 8, 9th, and 6th house, y'all. Okay. And the zodiac signs we're working with. Okay, so we have Leo. So we definitely taking action in something. We definitely dealing with self. Okay. So we got Leo, Aries, fire signs so far, y'all. Aries, Virgo, Sagittarius. We definitely got some fire. We got Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius out here. This is going to be interesting, y'all. All right, so, and we also got Scorpio. So we got some water and fire going on in Virgo, little earth. All right. Now, let's see what planets we're working with today. We got Uranus. We got North Node, so that's good. People working in their potential. We got Mercury. We got Neptune. I got it, child. All right, and we got Venus. And we got Saturn. Okay, all right. It's going to be some interesting energy. So let's see what message we getting out of the secret garden later on in this experience. 4 and 2 is 6. These 6s, they following me, y'all. Okay, 6 and 6 is 12. Plus 1 is 13. So we put in releasing what no longer serve us. We put in death and transformation or something. Having spiritual awakenings. Okay, so we got 13. So we're going to go with message number 4 as we work on our foundations, okay, because 1 and 3 is 4. Okay, y'all. Let's see what message Spirit has for the collective today, because buy the truth and do not sell it. Wisdom, instructions, and insight too. Okay. Now, I have another picture for y'all today. It's a frozen bridge. Can y'all see it? And it's a sub-zero. So what I'm feeling on this picture, because then on the back it says it's a cold game. And a lot of us is going through a spiritual awakening at this time. And when I rose in the rising today, this was on my mind. That no man is an island. We all were born to connect with people, places, and things. Therefore, we build bridges to connect. Okay? But sometimes when our connections is starting to become detrimental to our health, mind, body, and soul's well-being, we need to take a second and reevaluate that. So that's why this bridge is frozen. We need to put a pause on certain people, places, and things that want to connect with us. That way we allow ourselves the time to process the information of the situations we were put in. So that way we could build stronger discernment and boundaries and absorb the truth and the wisdom and the insights too. So in the process of doing some self-reflection while we're in withdrawal, we know who we want interacting and connecting with us, what bridges we want connected to our island. Okay? And some people, they may never come back across that bridge again. Okay? Because we build boundaries, not walls. They may not come across this bridge again. Okay? But some people who we still want in our lives, we got to be mindful. We got to evaluate them before we let them cross. So we got to put a toll booth there. Like, okay, let me make sure your energy right. Let me make sure you're not coming with no illusions and delusions. Let me make sure you're not trying to manipulate and gaslight. Okay? Let me see what frequency you on before you come across this bridge or before we connect. Okay? So that's why we are buying the truth and not selling it. Wisdom, instructions, and insights too. We taking a pause because it's a cold game out here. And we tired of learning the hard way, rushing into connections, want to connect. Because I understand it. We built for connection. No man is an island. I mean, no man is an island by itself. We are meant to connect and build bridges. But not when that bridge is detrimental to our health. So we're doing some reevaluations. That's why we got 10s. We completing out these cycles and we transforming from these low vibrational frequencies. We are making sure we staying high vibrational. We choosing loyalty. We choosing peace, honesty. We are choosing purity and simplifying things and not making it so complicated. So that way when things resonate with our soul, we know how to fill them into our lives effectively. Because we already made that space by releasing what no longer serves us and doing that process, taking that audit of our lives to see who we not connecting with and who can't come across this bridge. Okay? All right, so that's an interesting start, y'all. Now we're going to clarify off this picture because that's what I'm feeling. Okay? Let's see where the downloads go. Tell me more, Spirit, please, and thank you, about building connections. Yeah. Because by withdrawing and doing some self-reflection, going into hermit, you can strengthen your spiritual practices. It allows you to escape from the world, escape from the noise, so you can process this truth, wisdom, and insights you're receiving and turn it into wisdom. And then you can integrate that wisdom into your way of being by making it flow into your most authentic self, how it fits you, how it suits you. Okay? So we definitely taking some time and withdrawing as we process this information, especially after we completed our cycles and learned some lessons. Tell me more, Spirit, please, and thank you. Now it's time to process this information that we learned, to see how we're going to coexist with our shadows and start to understand our shadows, integrate our shadows with our light, so that we're not no longer being able to be taken advantage of anymore. And we know and understand who is crossing over this bridge when we decide to defrost it, okay? Because we control this bridge. We control who can enter and not enter, and who we connect and do not connect with, okay? Because the other side coexists, reverse side. Yeah, we're going to learn how to operate with our shadow. We were over running from the pain and chasing pleasures. No, we're integrating it so we can create that balance, that flow within self, integrating our light and our shadow, our masculine and our feminine, so that way we could become one with self and appreciate ourselves in all of its nature. Okay? So that's why nothing is wasted. There is no shaming, because we learn from every part of ourselves. That's what makes us adaptable and versatile, beautiful beings. It's only right. Tell me more, Spirit, please, and thank you. Okay. Yeah, because we overthrowing this low vibrational way of being. There's a power grab, a takeover, a regicide. We overthrowing this low vibrational situations that we allowed ourselves to be illusioned and delusioned and deceived and make-believe for so long. We over the manipulating and the gaslighting, okay? We over the opportunists. We over these energy vampires, okay? We stepping into our most authentic selves and peace, love, loyalty, justice, righteousness. We being joyful and kind to ourselves. We're over doubting ourselves and self-sabotage and this lack mentality, misery. We removing those burdens. That's why we're healing our shadows. We're doing that self-reflection. And we're looking at the truth, the raw truth, the ugly truth. And we're going to stand in and accept it. And find the lessons in it. The wisdoms and the insights too. Okay? Because that's going to build discernment. That's going to enforce strong boundaries. And that's going to let us know who can come across this bridge. Who we should and should not be connecting with. Okay? Tell me more, Spirit, please, and thank you. Yeah. Because it's time for us to lasso in ourselves. Take control over our emotions. We got cowboy, frontier, revolver, riding boots, lasso. Yeah, it's time for us to rescue ourselves from ourselves. Lasso in them temptations and desires. We got to take control over our shadow. We taking control. And we're going to find what triggers our shadow. What makes our shadow craves the things that our shadow craves. Is it fear of abandonment? Is it fear of rejection? Is it fear of of wanting to belong? These are things we need to ask ourselves and sit there and wait for the honest truth and find out why are we so fearful of these things, and then learn how to unfear ourselves from there. Because only thing to fear is fear itself. And now it's time for us to be courageous and be bold to face those fears. Because fear is next to courage. No, we got the strength to move forward and align with the divine and understand we had to learn these lessons and find what brings us joy, find what brings us peace, and accept whatever it is that put us in these predicaments of fear, fearful, abandonment, rejection, and be willing to compromise ourselves because we were so fearful. We're over-compromising ourselves to feel wanted, to feel needed, to feel loved. No. We're going to show ourselves that self-love and be truthful to ourselves, be loyal to ourselves, be respectful to ourselves first, and to the divine, and then everybody else, because now we'll have that enough energy to overflow into everybody else. So that's why we're taking this time to heal and withdraw and extract the truth and the wisdom, so we can find out what makes our shadows tick, what makes our shadows jump, so we can start healing and soothing and listening to our shadows instead of running from our shadows. It's only right, because we overthrown them. We lassoing that in, y'all. Let me get one more spirit piece and thank you. Yeah, because it's time for us to be changeable, adaptable, exclusive, camouflaging, shape-shifting. Yeah, we got to learn how to integrate our light and our shadow and make it work for us and not against us. And listen to the signs and synchronicities, the allures, the sirens, the serenades of reality as the divine send you different messages to illuminate your path. Because things going to be twisting and turning. So you got to stay focused and paying attention. And the best way to be focused and paying attention as things shifting and turning is to heal. You have to heal yourself. You have to be aware of yourself. You have to take accountability for self. Because once you're aware and you're taking accountability for self, when things start shifting and turning, and the divine is sending you them signs and synchronicities, you know which way to go and you know which one is counterfeit. Because you took the time to heal and find the truth, wisdom, and insights too. Okay? It's only right. Yeah, because this feud between light and dark, we have to be on point. The feud, that silent war is going on. So once we heal our shadows, our inner thoughts, our inner emotions, our inner being, we're fighting that feud. Because we're raising our frequencies and we're acknowledging what's going on, that battle going on inside of us. So once we start to calm that feud inside of us, it'll help us to calm the feud outside of us. They go together. Okay? And it's been going on since the beginning of time. This is an ancient feud. And these are old instincts that our ancestors had. So we ain't doing nothing but remembering old instincts that were encoded into us. So that's why we are awakening spiritually, so that we could get back into our old frequency, our old rhythm, our old design of way of being with the divine. So it's not like we're learning something new. We're just remembering who we are and whose we are and what capabilities and abilities we always had inside of us. As long as we got light in us, those who haven't, sold themselves to darkness, you can still shine. You have that divine spark in you to shine, to be your most authentic self, to get aligned with your soul's purpose. Okay, so that's why we're doing this self-reflection, quiet out the noise, stepping back, closing our bridges down for maintenance, so we can know who crosses this bridge and who we want to connect with. It's only right. So that's why we healing our shadows and we rising our spirit. All right, y'all. Let's get a little more information in this situation. Yeah, because people are having meetings. People are healing together. So maybe there's some healing groups going on where people are learning how to come together as truth, as teammates. Yeah, inside. People are working together to heal, to learn who they're connecting with, to build stronger foundations. After they dismembered a cult. Wow, that just came out. So people dismembered a shadowy cult way of being. Maybe people had a cult-like mentality that was low vibrational and shadow-like. And they had to overthrow this low vibrational cult-like behavior of manipulation, deceiving, make-believing, gaslighting, those techniques and tools. That doesn't serve the divine order. So people are finding the truth and learning how to heal their shadows from that old way of thinking. And they're creating new contracts, new opportunities with the divine order. It's only right. Because they're getting aligned with truth, joy, and righteousness. Oh, I'm liking this energy, y'all. Let me get one more spirit piece and thank you. Yeah, and some people got a debt. They got to clear up. They're clearing up that debt. And the only way to start clearing this debt up is to start healing. You have to heal your shadow side. And they're looking to the spiritual realm to help them. They're looking to the divine to show them the insights, the downloads, the messages on how to heal their shadow, how to get aligned, how to be their most authentic self. Because they are buying the truth. And they're not selling it. Wisdom, instructions, and insight too. And that's coming from doing some self-reflection, quieting out the noise, and releasing them old cult-like mentalities, ways, patterns, behaviors that no longer serve us anymore. Those old curses that we had to break, y'all. So I see that, and people creating new partnerships, new contracts, because they want to heal this debt. Some people they done got strangled. They done had, I want to say, ego deaths. I'm feeling massive ego deaths. Massive dark night of the soul. A lot of deep self-reflection. Massive dark night of the soul. Massive deep reflection, y'all. And regret. Because a lot of people, healing is not easy. The truth is coming to the surface. Every traumatic, hurtful situation you've been through is going to come to the surface. And you got to be strong enough to face it. And it could be scary. It could be scary. But once you break it down and know that you're doing this for the better of your good, sometimes healing, when it first starts, it could be nasty and disgusting. It's like when you bruise your arm and you get like this nasty cut on it. It's nasty and disgusting at first. It hurts, it's painful, it's nasty. But we gotta heal it because you gotta make it better. So you being patient with it, you being tender with it, and you notice over time, slowly but surely, it'll start not hurting as bad. It start getting a scab over it, and then next you know, it's just an ugly looking scar there, and then the scar starts to fade even more. So in time, that's what I'm feeling. This is not like a rush thing. Spiritual awakening is not something to rush through. It's a process. So it's going to take time. It's going to get better with time. Just like any wound, you have to heal it. And it starts by facing the truth and then accepting the truth and taking accountability for the truth. So the wisdom and the insights that you're receiving for going through certain experiences is to help you to start healing from deep, deep wounds. And take control over your shadow, so your shadow doesn't take control over you. So you won't be used by lower vibrational frequencies. So that way the divine can use you as a high vibrational spiritual warrior that you are. And you can be happy, positive, high vibrational. So as you start to heal, right now I know it seems unstable, unsure, hurtful, unknowing. But all of this chaos and scrambling going on is because the truth is bubbling up to the surface. And as the truth bubbles up to the surface, it's going to be uncomfortable. But as it starts to smoothen out and calm down, you'll start to breathe better. Your vibration's going to go higher, and you'll look back and be like, I'm thankful I went through this. Because you're strengthening your character. You're building that spiritual muscle. And you gotta feel this pressure, because the pressure, that's how you build diamonds. That's how you build something strong. You gotta feel that. You gotta feel that fire. How a blacksmith, when they be forging them beautiful swords and nice weapons, they put it through the fire, and then they beat it up and they bang it up and they do all this heartful looking crazy stuff to it. It look insane. But there's a method to that madness, just like the divine, there's a method to his madness. Sometimes through chaotic, crazy situations that we may not understand in our earthly brain, but he got a plan for it. And when you step back and time go by, you'll be like, in hindsight, you'll be like, I get it. There was a method to that madness. I'm thankful I went through it. Now you got new wisdom. You got new insights. You got a stronger discernment. You got a stronger faith. Because he brought you through it. He said, no weapon formed against you shall prosper. He ain't said it wasn't going to form. He just said it's not going to prosper. So that way you know what it feel like when you see it coming again. So the next time you be like, seen it before. So these are tools. He's teaching us. He's training us. I know his method may seem different than what we're used to, but he loves us so much, he want to make sure we get the message, okay? Love comes in many ways. And once we open our mind to expand and accept and see things differently and think outside the box, we'll be more at peace with selves and be able to move forward and overthrow this shadow, low vibrational shadow, and integrate a higher vibrational shadow that's righteous, truthful, honest, justice. Okay? All right, y'all. Yeah. Instead of being in regret, we're going to do something about it. All right. It's interesting. Interesting information, y'all. All right. Let's see what's going on in the news. Yeah, because people feel chemistry, intense passion, things are heating up. People are going to feel these feelings as they do some self-reflection, as they start to heal. And this is a part of the awakening that the spiritual realm wants us to feel. We need to become emotionally intelligent. We need to start being empathetic and more compassionate. And the only way to start loving and connecting with each other more effectively, we have to face our pain. We have to face our fears in order to move forward. So basically, we got to go through the fire to get through it. Okay? Tell me more, sir, please, and thank you. Oh, my card went flying, y'all. Let's see if I can reach it. Yeah. Because we over this, y'all. Let's see, did my hair get crazy? Because I had to really stretch, y'all. Okay. All right, y'all. So, yes. A lot of people doing their self-reflection, and they seeing they was turned up. Because they strung themselves. That's why the ego death going on. People were very shallow, surface level. They were turned. Sex, drugs, alcohol, they was living that life. But the life was an ego. It wasn't none of the divine. People act like because you align with the divine and being your most authentic self and you're whole, that you can't have fun. There are different ways to having fun. That's why when you heal yourself and you know what brings you joy and happiness, you don't have to look to these surface pleasures to bring you joy, because you can find that inner joy, that inner bliss. And you won't have to suffer these ego deaths because you feel like you need validation. You need something to make you feel alive, make you feel real. You're looking for pleasures outside of self. Once you learn to find your inner pleasures, your inner happiness, you won't be looking outside yourself, causing yourself these self-sabotaging situations, okay? That's why we dismembering that cult-like low vibrational mentality. It doesn't serve us anymore. We closing out that cycle. Yeah, we transforming. That's what got these tens transforming. We're spiritually awakened. We rising above the low vibration. Tell me more. Yeah. People over this hidden lover, low-key situation, side piece, and people being extra, being inconsiderate, being hurtful. That's not how you build partnerships, by doing side deals and backhanded stuff. How can you trust somebody like that? You don't build trust like that. That's not how you build bonds. That's not how you build loyalty and peace. And that's why people are in some debt, because they were doing a lot of shady, manipulating things. And they're causing ego death. And now that they're going through these massive ego deaths, these massive dark nights of the soul, they realizing all that low vibrational direction ain't get them nothing but debt. But it's okay. We had to experience and learn it. We had to learn it. We had to learn it. What's that? Yeah, we definitely had to learn it, because people fed up. They feeling all this karma coming on them. People is feeling this karma. But the divine wants you to feel it. That way you know you don't want to go through it again. You gotta feel it. You gotta feel it. Because when you feel that pain, you know you don't want to feel that pain no more. So you're going to do something different. Especially when the situation come around, when you got somebody who didn't go through a spiritual awakening, or a chaos agent come up to you tomorrow, let's go do some surface pleasures and low vibrational things. You want to stop and think like, hold up. Last time I was low vibrational and get me a good outcome. So to make you think twice and be more concerned about your soul and your well-being and your balance and your peace. So this time, going into doing self-reflection and understanding what people, places, and things may have got you different repercussions and consequences. And we need to understand why we got those consequences. Don't just be saying, why was I punished? Why am I going through this? No, what did you do to go through this? What people, places, and things were you interacting with that set you up to be put in this situation and get this debt? That's what we need to be thinking about, so that way we know we do not want to do that again. Okay? That's how we learn and extract the wisdom, by doing self-reflection. Is that karmic lesson? Yes, it is. Third-party relationship, because we got to learn these karmic lessons. Some of us was born into reincarnated with lessons. So certain patterns, certain things and situations we go through, we were meant to go through them. We have to recognize the pattern to break the pattern to move forward. Unless we're going to keep feeling stuck and stagnated and miserable. And the divine doesn't want that for us. We need to see the lesson, recognize the patterns for what they are, heal from it so we can move forward, break that limitation, and move to the next level. It's only right. All right. This is interesting, y'all. Let's get some clarifying situations. All right. Well, before we do clarifying situations, I'm going to go into the oracle deck. Yeah, because people are in their emotions. People are healing their emotions. They're in their emotions. And they're conscious and communicating. They going through their culture beliefs, doing some self-reflection, emotions, consciousness. Tell me more, spirit, peace, and thinking. And that's causing growth. You got to do the self-reflection to grow. You got to go through it to grow through it. It's only right. Tell me more, spirit, peace, and thinking. Can't make this up. Because that's what's bringing transformation. And we got them fives, 10. Because we have to complete these cycles. Tell me more, spirit, peace, and thinking. It's called evolution. We have to evolve, y'all. Tell me more. Yeah, and it came out. Yeah, we transforming the way we let our emotions control us. We're taking control over our emotions by integrating our shadow and our light with our masculine and our feminine. It's only right. Tell me more, spirit, please, and thank you. Yeah, and that's going to bring healing. That's going to help us to start healing and become whole so we can be holy. Okay? Tell me more, spirit, please, and thank you. Ooh, we're going to take those two. Yeah, so make sure we're meditating and quiet out the noise. Going into hermit so we can practice escapism and wisdom. And that's going to help us do the self-reflection onto why and what and how we entertain certain low vibrations, and that'll start healing and helping us to start transforming. Okay. Yeah, and listening to nature spirits. They're going to guide us to help us understand how to overthrow our shadow. It's only right, and be adaptable. And that's going to bring growth and transformation, y'all. Okay? Yeah, let the spirits be our guides. Okay, so now we're going to get some clarifying situations. Oh, and that's helping us prepare for our soulmates, our soul tribes. So we know how to connect to the right people, places, and things. I know that's right. Okay. God, I said it before, God putting him a warrior team together. And how he gonna put y'all together if you ain't healed? How you gonna know the frequency of your soul tribe, of your soulmate, if you don't hear your own frequency? You can't even hear the divine frequency. I'm just saying. All right. Let's get some clarifying situations. All right. Let's see how the universe wants us to handle this, y'all. Yeah, because we're moving forward. Don't dwell on the past, but focus on creating a brighter future. Yeah. So all the stuff we went through, nothing ain't wasted. We had to learn and go through it. Yeah, because chart your course through the perplexing labyrinth of choices, embracing each turn as part of your complex journey. Yeah, all of this is a part of your complex journey. So we ain't gonna get stuck on the past. We're gonna learn from our pain. And we're not going to keep chasing pleasures. We don't chase anyway. We attract. So we're going to attract what resonates with our soul. Because we're over chasing pleasures and running from our pain. We're going to still ourselves, be at peace, and let the universe bring us what we need. Okay, y'all? It's only right. All right. Let's see. Let's get some more clarifying situations, spirit. My cards just want to drop. That one's a flip, and I got this one. Yeah, because We are veil of illusions. I'm going to go with both of them. And seek the truth. Lift the veils of illusion. Seeking truth beneath the surface to navigate through love and career authentically. So while us taking some step back, we're going to see beyond the veil of illusions, okay? With chaos and confusion, okay? We overthrowing that mentality. And we're going to make sure we navigate beneath the surface with truth. And we're going to let love in our careers be authentically us. Okay? And then on the other side to say seek truth. Because the car was on the floor, so we're going to go with both sides, y'all. Embrace clarity as revelations unfold. Keep in mind, for answers illuminate the path to understanding. Let me say that again for the people in the back, because we just was talking about that. Embrace clarity as revelations unfold. Keep an open mind for answers. Illuminate the path to understanding. I know that's right. And what is this? Spirit link. We got spirit guides, nature's guides, spirit link. We're going to let the spirits guide us through this love and understanding journey experience we call life. Okay, because we're transforming, y'all. It says, stay aligned with your highest dreams and ideals to find success. Stay aligned. You get in line, y'all, with your highest dreams and ideals to find success. So that's why we're taking this time to do some self-reflection. So that way we know what our highest dreams are. Maybe some of us haven't done that self-discovery yet. Because we've been too busy bustling and hustling in life. We ain't take time to do that self-reflection. Okay? Because sometimes some of us had to grow up fast. Okay? Some of us are late bloomers. I know I am. And I had to take that time to quiet out the noise so I could finally see what's going on. Okay? And that's what we doing. We taking that time, quiet out the noise so we can see what's going on. And once you do that and get aligned, you're going to let spirit be your guide. And things are unfold naturally as they were designed to be. It's only right. All right, let's get two more cards, Spirit, please and thank you. Okay, I seen that vibrate. What's that? That's going to bring oceans of possibilities. Navigate through the boundless oceans of possibilities, where horizons whispers of untold opportunities and plentiful paths. So that's why nothing is wasted. He will use everything for your greater good and straighten out your path. We're going towards the ocean of possibilities and opportunities, okay? And as you raise your frequency, you start to see that illuminate to you. You can't see that vibrating low because you're stuck in a low mentality. You got to raise your frequency so you can see these endless opportunities and possibilities come to us as spirit be our guide as we start to heal. So healing is for our benefit. Even though it look crazy right now, it's going to benefit us in the end. You got to start somewhere. How you move a mountain? One brick at a time. So we got to start moving this mountain one brick at a time. Eventually it's going to get us there. Consistency will get us there. That's key. Oh, okay, that can't fly now. What that want to tell us? Because that's going to build mountain of mastery. Ascend towards self-realization and triumph, guided by the stoic presence of the mastery mountain path. I know that's right. Spirit talking, y'all. Okay, so as we're going towards these oceans of possibilities, by spirit being our guide, and we seeking the truth, seeing through these veil of illusions, healing our shadows as we go into withdrawal, we got to make sure we ascend towards self-realization, self-discovery, y'all. Because that's going to help us triumph as we are guided by the stoic presence of the mastery mountain pathway. Okay? So none of this is wasted. We had to go through this to help us build resilience and dream and imagine and bring a powerful vision into reality. That's why we're going into withdrawal, to get creative so we can find our own vision, not somebody else's vision. That's why we deprogramming this cult-like behavior so we can see what makes us us. uniquely ourselves and find that self-love, that self-worth, so we can keep moving forward, okay? As the way he designed us to be. So we're going to buy the truth and not sell it. Wisdom and insights too. I know that's right. All right, y'all. This was interesting. And we're going to find clarity through all of these situations. The sky of clarity. Because what? Soar into the boundless skies of clarity, where insights are as infinite as the aurora expands. He want to show us the truth, y'all. The divine don't want to hide nothing from us. Why would he? He loves us too much. Okay? All right. So, on that note, we're going to get message number 4 out of our secret garden. Okay. Okay, so message number 4. First one. First time's a charm. Okay. Okay, so message number 4 is you can't make perfect the perfect choice, because perfect choice does not exist. But the only wrong choice is not making one. So just decide. I know that's right. There's no such thing as perfect. And waiting for perfect to happen, you're going to be waiting forever. Okay, guys? So just jump in it. Get to it. Just do it. And you might be surprised. It might be the best thing you ever done. Okay? So just decide. Just jump out there, trust yourself, take that leap of faith, and know that God got you. He ain't going to give you no more than you can handle. Okay? And plus, without faith, it's impossible to please God. And faith without works is no good. So he want to see you take that leap of faith and trust in him. Because he's not going to let you fall. He loves us too much. Okay? So as we take time to heal and transform and take control of our emotions so they don't take control of us, and let spirit be our guide, and buy the truth. Do not sell the truth. Wisdom and insights too. As we start to heal, just know God is proud of us. Each and every day we get up to make progress, to be better than we was yesterday. Okay? So don't feel like anything is wasted. No time is wasted. No tear is wasted. No pain is wasted. Nothing is wasted. Everything will be used for your greater good. So there's no need to be sad. It's time to get glad, because we win in the end. He just wants us to start seeing it and believing it and believing in ourselves and knowing that we can do it. Because who's better to show ourselves love besides him? Ourselves. Because once we know how to love ourselves, then we can teach everybody else how to love us. And who don't want to be loved how they want to be loved? Okay? So taking this time to heal is good. So that way you can be really happy instead of diet happy. Okay? So on that note, Mr. Love, is there anything else you would like to add to this message? Hey friends, here I am. Because as we start to heal, we'll start attracting our soul tribe. And they'll be able to find us based off our frequency. So let's all raise our vibration into positivity, rid of that negativity, so we can vibrate high enough to bring our soul tribe to us. Okay? It's only right. So on that note, thank you to all my viewers, members, and subscribers. Thank you for viewing my channel. I want you to enjoy the rest and best of your day. Enjoy the present, because it's a gift. And know that this is a healing journey. Nothing is to be ashamed of. And we're going to heal our light and shadow integrated with our feminine and masculine side. It's only right. So stay blessed and prayed up, y'all. Now we're going to close out with the Lord's Prayer, y'all. The Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He restores my soul. He leads me on the path of righteousness for his name's sake. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. Your rod, your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies, and you anoint my head with oil. And surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I shall dwell in the house of the Lord forever. In the name of Jesus, amen. Love, peace, joy, kindness, and prosperity are the traits and essence of the divine. As you go out onto your journey of life, remember to be the God someone sees today. You may be the only God someone sees today in this divine energy war. Until next time, may the divine peace, love, and blessings be with you. Mwah. Stay blessed, y'all.